Alright guys, we got an F-150 here. I believe it's a 09. Gonna do some sway bar end links, and you see here there's no boot left in that area right there. Guys, these are not hard to change. I see this all the time. People just go and allow it to end up this, this far gone with no boot. Well, actually there's no boot on top either, so see if I can get in here where you can see. There's no boot on top or bottom of this end link. There we go. So you can see now that washer sitting on top of that sway bar, and then there's no bushing. You got a 16 millimeter up top right here, and then below you got an 18 millimeter. And that's literally all you got holding that end link in. And when I come back in just a second, I'll show you how to get this end link out without fighting it too much. Alright, we're going to do this end link in real time. I'm going to try to hopefully do it while the camera's propped up here and it doesn't fall. I don't have my tripod, so you just have to bear with me. First thing we're going to do, pop this 16 off the top. Of course, when the brake line's in the way, it's a little bit more difficult. The other side, I'm changing the caliber on, so I don't have that in my way. So here we go, 16 on top. Get that out of the way. Get the nut back out of this 16. Go. Going to grab an 18 millimeter now. We're going to bust the bottom loose. Alright, we're going to grab something to hold the top with. You got a bolt that you can grab right here. It's just basically, it's no different than this one here. It's just basically studs or all threads on the end, and then you got these fixed nuts that you can grab a hold of. Most of the time I grab them by hand, but this one's wanting to be aggravating. Alright, there's that. You're going to pull your end link out. Sometimes it's a little easier than other times. Put your pry bar under the control arm and pry up on the end link, or on that sway bar, I'm sorry. Pops right out. Grab your new end links. Now you're gonna take the nut off the top there, the washer, and one rubber boot. That's all you're gonna take off the top. Then you're going to take that nut off the bottom. Right there. Alright. Bend that sway bar so it's in an L shape. And then go up through the top first. And now you ain't going to be able to do this by hand. You're not just going to be able to, well, most of the time. I lied about this one. But most of the time you're not going to be able to press this sway bar up by hand to get this one in, but because I got that other side loose, I guess it's giving a little bit better. So anyways, if it doesn't, you prop your pry bar up over the control arm and you pry up on this sway bar and got it in. This one's going to be easy for me. So we're going to just knock it in just like that. Straighten it up, and it ain't going to go nowhere. It's not going to fall out. Alright, you got a washer and a rubber boot. There's a nipple end. I hope this camera's focusing, but there's a nipple end. Just got a little bit of a protrusion on it. That's going to go down into your sway bar. That in there. Your washer, you're going to want the bevel side or the rounded side up, so the other cups the rubber boot, just like that. 16mm on top and 18mm on bottom. Guys, this is really easy. There's no sense in letting a stabilizer end link get this bad. It takes 5 minutes to change these things out once you got the tire off. Hope this helps somebody, and it gets away from some rattling in the front end for you. If you have any questions, like always, hit me in the comment section.